Hello, everyone, and welcome. We appreciate you joining us today. We know we are all busy, but when we have an opportunity to get together here and learn a little bit more about natural health, it's always a good time and good information to share with those you care about, family, friends, and also if you're part of the Modexus community, it's information you can use to help build your Modexus opportunity. So I'm joined today by the founder of our Product Research Council, Dr. Charles Rouse. Dr. Rouse is in Albany, Georgia. He's a pharmacist, a pharmacologist, a doctor of natural medicine, and we are so thankful that he said yes to Modexus because he's also our formulator in chief. So good morning, sir.
Hey, Randy. I've always believed it was a God thing. I believe that I was invited and everything has just been smooth. Thank you. It's good to work with Modexus.
Well, it's good to work with you, sir. We certainly appreciate and value everything that you bring to the company and look at the lives that are being changed. So I want to talk today about our product, Lana Sarah Lift. I mean, everyone needs a lift. Everyone needs some time management in a bottle. Clean, safe, and efficient energy. I know that was your goal in formulating this product. The energy drink industry is worth billions, and I think it's safe to say that it is very crowded with a lot of superficial and not always a lot of substance. What do you see happening in this space? Because I see a lot of things that look to me like they can be very disruptive to our adrenal systems, to our overall well-being if used long-term. Tell us more.
That's a good way to put it, Randy. And the truth is that word you use, superficial, it's everywhere, superficial stuff. They use sucralose, which is a chlorinated superficial junk to try to sweeten it. They use a lot of caffeine that is on the synthetic side that does not come from natural organic sources. And the body has a disruption. And the body really does get into adrenal deficiency. When that happens, people don't sleep well. Their fatigue becomes chronic. And so today, we at Modexus, we would like to look you in the eye, and we'd like to talk to you that are really, really into that energy crisis. We know what you're going through because we hear your plea. Somebody has stolen your zip, and we're here at Modexus to help you to recover that. And let me tell you something, being tired is not a badge of honor. You need to get up and go. We want to put gumption back into your life. And if we can help you to feel vibrant, that is really going to make us very, very happy. And we do want you to be energized, but Dr. Rouse wants you to be truly energized. We don't want none of this superficial stuff, because some people find they can get an energy boost, but it comes down faster than it went up. And the truth is that you guys and gals, you better watch out, because these days with these never ending demands, they're going to deplete your battery, they're going to burn your wax, and you're going to come up short if you do not replace and replenish what you're taking out. If you look at the world today, when they talk about epidemic last year, Dr. Rouse has been shouting from the housetop, we have a fatigue epidemic. It's worldwide. And the truth is that most of it starts out with your lifestyle. You're working way too hard. You're sleeping way too little. You don't get any exercise at all. And because of that, you're mentally stressed. And because of that, your eating habits are poor. And the next thing you know is that you need help. Modexus has the answer. Modexus has a product called Lift, L-I-F-T. Now that's neat, because not only are we going to lift up your energy source, we're going to lift up your spirits. We're going to give you more motivation. We're going to give you some of that gumption. And what we wanted to do was design the world's best product the world's best product to refresh and to recharge. So go grab your bottle. If you haven't got one, it's called Lift, L-I-F-T. In that, Dr. Charlie says, look at that first ingredient, tyrosine. Let me tell you something. Tyrosine is worth its weight in gold. It's in our product for a purpose. And I'll tell you about that in just a moment. Right next to that is alpha GPC. That's the world's best brain nutrition. Right over there next to it is Bacognize. That's hyssop. That's Bacopa. Bacognize is a trademark patented ingredient that's in our product, and it's there on purpose because we didn't just want stuff in the bottle. We wanted things that came out of clinical research, matched it milligram for milligram. There's another magic ingredient in our Lift product called T-crin, T-E-A, like in tea, C-R-I-N. Now that comes from a cocoa plant, yeah, like chocolate. Coupoissou is the name of the plant. Coupoissou. The neat thing about it is it gives us an organic chemistry, very similar to caffeine, but unique in that it doesn't cause the body any conniption fits. It doesn't mess with the pulse or the heart rate or the blood pressure. It's in our product for a reason, and I'll tell you about that in just a moment. Right next to that is rhodiola. Rhodiola is the Arctic root. Rhodiola is what won many gold medals for the Russian Olympic team years ago. I mean, people could not believe the stamina, the endurance, the energy, the power that the Russian athletes had. We're talking about 20 years back. Everybody wanted to know, what are y'all doing? Are y'all infusing something? Are y'all snorting something? And it turned out to be a simple organic chemistry called rhodiola, the Arctic root. So here comes our product. It's called Lift. Now here's what Dr. Charlie has surmised. The magic ingredient in our product that separates us from all the other world markets is that we have a unique blend of phosphorus. Phosphorus. Have you ever seen a Georgia lightning bug at night? You know how the tail section brightens up and lights up? Well, they've always wondered, what in the world could make a little insect like that become so powerful and light up in the dark? It's phosphorus. Phosphorus is the energizer. In our product, we put a unique blend, and it only takes a smidgen. But if you don't have it, then the other portions of the tyrosine and the other portions of the rhodiola can't ignite, because we learned in chemistry and in organic physiology that the human body depends on the brain to cycle the rest of the energy. And 40% of all the energy of the human body is used by the brain. So feed it first, but Cognize and tyrosine and GPC and T-crin are in our product to make our product the best of the best. It's a brain energizer, which then will matriculate into all the rest of the body. But what is it that ignites that system? It's phosphorus, adenosine triphosphorus, adenosine triphosphate, ATP. You go look at the bottle. That is a unique portion of that energy cycle. All right, so now I told you I'd tell you, why did we put tyrosine next to Bacognize? Why did we blend it with the GPC and the T-crin? Because we were after a neurotransmitter that's everything to do with energy cycle. The neurotransmitter is called dopamine, D-O-P-A-M-I-N-E. This is one of the world's best dopamine boosters. And when you enhance your dopamine, you're going to enhance your ability to be very special. Not only does it enhance the neurotransmitter dopamine, but it also helps norepinephrine, which is first cousin to epinephrine, or what we call adrenaline. So you see how we're doing it? We're not just plugging you into an adrenaline rush. We're dopamine, norepinephrine, just enough adrenaline for the phosphorus to light the power. And when that happens, that tyrosine is in your product next to the cognize because we want to boost your metabolic rate. Sure, lift would be a good way to keep your metabolism going and not stuff on a few extra pounds. But it's primarily not designed just to be appetite suppressant, if you will. It's designed to give you sustained energy. And when that happens, remember I told you the alpha GPC in there was for what? The noggin. Now we're going to improve your mental performance. In my personal medical opinion, lift is probably the world's best memory enhancing support system. I mean, if you want to concentrate better, if you want to be able to be smarter, lift is a good way to go. People with chronic fatigue, they're way down here. Can we lift them up and make them better? Lift can do it because we got a blend of all the nutrition. Can we make their thyroid improve? Yeah, because if we don't help the thyroid and the adrenal are sisters. And I guarantee you, if you get the hypothalamus and the pituitary and the adrenal and the thyroid out of whack, you're in for a misery time. This product is designed for thyroid improvement. And you know something else that's unique about the tyrosine molecule when mixed with cognize? It's a libido enhancement. We don't often talk about that, but lift is actually a libido enhancing nutrition. And there's some people, because of adrenal stress or because they're too tired, they really don't have any interest in their marital relationship. Try it. Lift to make a new person out of you. It'll give you some exhilaration you didn't know you had. If you know somebody who needs to reduce that muscle discomfort, lift is a good way to relax those tense muscles in the shoulder and in the lower back. I'm talking about not only is it neuroprotective, but it also increases the blood flow, not only to the brain, but to the muscles. And anytime you can put nutrition like that into the system, then along comes Lanacera longevity with glutathione. Woo, now we can actually fix the cell damage. Isn't it neat? Lift for mental clarity, for exhilaration, a little kupasu, that's chocolate. They call it tikrin, but it's unique. And guess what? Lift is different from all the other superficial stuff because we're going to give you long-lasting boost of energy. We're going to give you power without anxiety. We're not going to mess with your sleep pattern. We're actually going to help your sleep pattern. And if you really are difficult to sleep, try our product Tranquility and get a good night's sleep so you can rejoice and find that there is joy in the day to come. And the truth is, tikrin that's in our product, there's no tolerance build up to it. I guarantee you that with caffeine in the colas and the coffees and the chocolates that are out there, most of the time there's a tolerance to that, not with tikrin. And when we give you that attentive power and that alertness and take away the stress, you're going to say, you know what? Randy Anderson was right. What he just said at the top of this podcast, it's a unique formula for a very crowded market. And I promise you that if you're putting monsters in your system, 5-hour energy, superficial junk into your system, you're shot. You're shot. There's no artificial caffeine in our product. Everything comes from a natural. Even the nutrition comes from like a coffee bean, something natural. And the best part about it is it's geriatric compatible. You know what that means? That means that somebody like me, 73 years of age, I take lift every morning because Dr. Charlie wants to feel healthy and have an optimized health himself. And you know what? Modexus is the place to get it. Back to you, Randy.
Dr. Rouse, thank you so much. I mean, you broke that down beautifully as to why this product, Lift,
There it is.
and there it is right there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. I also use this every single day. I love the fact that it's full body energy. We design our products here at Modexus to do no harm, and it's giving me everything that I need to maximize my day. One of our leaders in the field loves to refer to it as time management in a bottle, and she's 100% correct. Who doesn't need a lift? And I love the fact that this is safe for our youngest people that we care about to the oldest people in our family. I mean, it's safe all the way across the board, and it's a for real product. No superficial here. So Dr. Rouse, thank you for your time today. We can tell you have a busy office, and that's a good sign, right?
Amen.
A lot of people want to hear what you have to share, but you're sharing it with the Modexus community around the world, and we appreciate and love you for that. So thank you, everyone. Great information. I hope you will share this information with everyone you know. You can find it on the Modexus YouTube channel, or if you're an advocate with our company, you can find it under the resource tabs in your back office. That's all for now. Until next time, stay healthy.